What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming content. So today I'm out here on the river that I grew up fishing. This is where I learned how to bass fish over 30 years ago. So I'm very excited to be back out here. Haven't been out here since like mid-November, somewhere in there. And I've kind of had my John boat torn apart, putting a new trolling motor on it, putting a new depth finder unit on it. Finally got everything back together. So we are back out on the water, fishing out of the John boat today. And I think that we should really catch them. We got water temps at 51 degrees, which is a little bit higher actually than I thought they were gonna be. So the fish should be biting. I'm hoping we can really do some flipping, cranking, spinnerbait, you know, that type of fishing. No spinning rods on the deck today. I really hope we can smash them. We're gonna set the goal for 13 pounds a day. I have the scale. So our best five, we wanna go for at least 13 pounds. I think we can do it. I think we can do it, but I'm right up here to my first spot. We're gonna get right and get this GoPro strapped to my chest. Let's see if we can catch them. Alrighty, here we are. Here we are. There should be some fish set up right here, hopefully. Anyway, so let's see if we can catch some. Let's see if we can catch some. What are we gonna throw? We're gonna pick up the rage bug first, and we might end up switching this over to a speed crawl, but because I catch them on a speed crawl a lot up here, but I've had so much success on the old rage bug, including a monstrous 12-pounder, that I'm gonna stick with it for the time being and sprayed on the good old Bang garlic on there, which is also what I was using when I caught that big fish as well. Well, I use it all the time, but I had sprayed my bait with it. But right here, you have this one little pocket right here. It's kind of deep, runs up in the middle, and it creates a nice little current break right there. And then right here we have a big log that comes out. You can't see it, but I know it's there. So we're gonna see if a fish is set up behind that. Water temps 49.9. 49.9. So they did dropped a little teeny bit from when I did my intro, but they've held steady at 49.9, so. And I'm trying to see, or I want to figure out how deep or how shallow these fish are. You know, this river isn't like very, very deep. Like 12 foot is pretty deep here on the deeper side. So, you know, these fish will get as deep as they can, but in 50-degree water, I've literally seen them with their backs nearly out of the water, so you kind of never know. Probably going to come out of this hoodie here in a second too, because it is warming up. There's a fish. Got that one. Yeah, that's a bass. That's a bass. Now, he is not one that we want to be weighing. That is a little teeny guy, little teeny. Thanks for biting. He's not a pound, so we're not gonna weigh him. But got him on the old rage bug. Got him on the rage bug. It's a little stick down there, and like when I'm hopping it over the stick, those fish are biting it. But that fish right there didn't feel nowhere near as heavy as that first one I set the hook in. That's all right. We got one in the boat. Good deal. Fish number one. All right, so I am expecting to catch some here. I hope so anyway. We'll start off throwing the rage bug right up there. This is a pretty deep outside bend right here, but the bank has some good cuts and stuff in it, so it has a lot of current breaks. So this is a good shoreline for this time of the year. Also, you have a cove up here in front of us that the fish really like to set up at the mouth of it. So hopefully we can get bit. A lot of stuff to get hung on up here too, so kind of tend to lose some stuff, which hopefully that's not the case. Just as get out of there. I was scared to say, just like I was saying. All right, so just got switched over to the speed crawl. We're gonna throw this a little bit. Like I said, it has a little bit less resistance in this current, so it doesn't, you know, catch that current and go downstream quite as hard. Plus a little bit smaller profile, and it's something that I usually catch a lot of fish on up here in the late winter. So let's see if this makes any difference. That current is ripping right here. I mean, it is ripping. Wow, that wind blowing down the river has really got this current running really hard. Normally at this height, or you know, the height that the water is on the gauge, normally the water would not be running this hard, and it is flying. That's a fish. Oh my goodness, that fish knocked it. I mean, big time. Dadgummit, how did I miss him? I have no clue how I missed that fish. I don't know how I have not broke a GoPro lens yet, as hard as I hit it when I set the hook. Got that one. That's a better one. A little bit better one. Get in here on the speed crawl. He's still a little guy, but I think he's over a pound, so we'll put him on the scale real quick and store him. And the current was carrying my line so hard that when I set the hook, he was way up river. Whoop. 1.19. 1.16. All right, locked in, 1.16. There he is, little guy. Thank you there, buddy. All right, should be plenty more up there. Ooh, it is so windy. Glad I got this 55-pound thrust trolling motor up here now. I can tell you that much. Oh my goodness, this wind. God, talk about a thump. That's a good one. This is a good one. I don't know if this is a bass though. Yep, it is. It's a good one too. Yep. Come here, come here, come here. Get in here. That's a doggone chunk. I mean, talk about pretty. That is a doggone pretty one. I mean, snacked that speed crawl too when he bit it. I just kept throwing up there repeated casts. I'd get a bite and they would kind of, you know, like pull on it and wasn't really holding on to it. But when he bit it, he was not playing. That's a chunk. This wind is blowing down the river so hard, and when the current's so hard, it's making it a little bit difficult to stay here. But let's get him weighed real quick, see what we got. 2.79. 279. Chunk. Beautiful fish too. I mean, that's just as pretty as they get. Check that dude out. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you, bud. All right. On that good old sapphire blue speed crawl. That was a thump. And he was out kind of right in the middle of this pocket. It's like a shelf that drops off, like a flat in a shelf that drops down from like 5 to about 10 foot. And he was sitting right on the edge of it. Good deal. He's got friends too, I can promise you that. He has got friends. And I apologize for the audio today. I know it's gonna be bad because this wind's blowing so hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance. There's a fish. Got that one. That's another good one. He's not a absolute chunk like the other one, but he's not bad. I think he's over a pound, so we'll weigh him. Go ahead and get our 5. He might not be a pound though. He's gonna be real close. I need to just keep my scale out, I reckon. Yep, he's a pound. 1.08. All right. There we go. 1.08. Little guy. Thank you. Looks like switching over to old speedy crawl was the right move. Good deal. All right. Let's get us another old fatty if we can. We're looking for 4+ pound fatties. All right, so there's another one. I just redid my GoPro. I cut it off to start it, and there's another good one. Yep, there's another good one. I just cut it off and yeah, that's a good one. Come here, baby. I mean, just ate it too. That's another 3+ pounder, it looks like. Or he's gonna be close to it anyway. He might not be 3, but he's gonna be close. I mean, just chunks. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. So this is gonna be fish number 4 for the limit. Nice. He's not as much as I thought he was. 2.09. Oh, he's a little bit better than that. He's not fat like that other one. Get out of there. Show him to the back camera real quick. There he is. Pretty one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you. Oh man, this is so fun. So I'm just throwing this on a 3/8 ounce, 1 objective tungsten. And I got 22-pound Balzac's Revington line up here. And a 3/0 owner hook and just a speed crawl. 7 1-to-1 gear ratio reel and a 7-foot medium heavy rod. So, and you can find the link to the line and the weights in the description down below. But you know, just a simple Texas rig setup, and I just catch a ton of fish on it this time of year. You know, everywhere has, you know, different lures that work good, different colors and everything, but you know, if you don't use sapphire blue on your body of water, it might be worth a try, because this time of year they really eat it good. Another decent one. Oh man, if he ain't pretty. I mean, just pretty. Get up in here. I mean, just short, stout. That fish is just built. This is number 5, so this is gonna be the fish 5th. Did y'all hear that? 5th. The 5th fish in our limit. So let's see what we got. 1.65. Here we go. 1.65. Pretty one. All right, so right now we have got 8.79 pounds. 8.79 pounds. We're definitely going to need some good fish to get us up to where we want to be at, but we hadn't been here long. All right, we're going to move up the river to another spot. We need some bigger fish. This spot right here produced, but hopefully this next one's even better. All right, so we are exactly where I learned how to fish, like this exact spot. So hopefully it produces for us, because this is where I'm expecting to catch the bigs at. And hopefully it don't let me down. But this is the spot. Caught many bass right here. So hopefully we get us a big one. But we're sitting at under 9 pounds with our best 5 right now. So we need some good fish. Gonna need some good fish, because right now we're a little under. But hey, it don't take but one good one and the whole deal's changed. So maybe we can get us some big ones right here. There's one. There's one. Come here. I don't know if he'll cull or not. Not real sure. Nah, he's not going to. I think 1.06 was our smallest one, I believe. Let's see, what was our smallest fish? Thought it might have been some back here. 1.08 is our smallest. We'll check him. We'll check him to see, but I don't think he's gonna don't think he's gonna do anything for us. Yeah, he will. 1.10, look at there. All right, so we called a 1.08 for 2/10. Thank you. On that spinnerbait. Nice. All right, so maybe we got old Big in here that wants to bite. And this is just an area off the river. I mean, this is just a cove. And the water in here is 54.2. There's one. There's one. There's another one. Okay, here's a little one. So they might just be stacked in here. Oh, come on. Chill out, bud. I don't think he was gonna cull at all, so I'm not gonna worry about him. But I don't want the wind to blow us up on the bank. All right, so we are up at the next spot, and let's see if we can catch one. My brother-in-law, who is out on Gaston, he texted me a few minutes ago and he said it is pretty doggone tough out there too. So I don't know if it's just a tough day or what. I mean, I'm sitting here acting like, you know, I haven't caught a thing, and I have, but I just know really what the fish are supposed to be doing, like how good they're supposed to be biting. Like I just with these, you know, weather conditions, front coming in tonight, like it should just be game on. I don't really know why it's not, but we still got plenty of time to figure something out. We just need old Big to eat. I mean, the fish definitely don't seem to be on a cranking bite. I have thrown that enough, I believe. I mean, they may get on it, but, you know, just right now, I have not done anything. There's a bite right there. Got it. Oh, did I lose it? Oh, no. Man, we had been a while without a bite, too. And we just missed him. Darn it. I'm sitting right here at the edge of this current break in about 13 foot of water. There he is. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? I mean, came off the tree running with it. Got it. Good one. Off the end of that treetop. Come here, baby. Get in here. That's a little bit of an upgrade. He's not no giant, but he's an upgrade. Right there on the end of that treetop. Pretty one. I mean, that's a fat, healthy one there. And he bit it like he's supposed to. He knocked it. All right, so let's see what our smallest fish is. .10 is our smallest fish, so he's definitely going to get rid of him. .58. 1.58. We still got a long ways to go for that 13 pounds, but man, that is a pretty fish. Thank you, bud. All right, right off that treetop. I got like 3 bites there before I finally caught one. I don't know what in the world was going on with that, but I think it's more than one, definitely more than him there. I believe anyway, so let's get back up there. Ooh, what is this? What do we got? Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, big gar. No. Doggone it. This is not what I was hoping for. Oh, it come out. Woo. We got lucky. It was in the corner of his mouth too. I was like, there is no way that thing is coming out, but it did. Man, that's the problem with like throwing a crankbait up here at the mouths of these pockets and all. You know, in a lake or something, you don't really have nothing to worry about, but in the rivers, it's so many gar up here at the mouths of these coves that when you throw a crankbait, a lot of times you end up getting bit by a doggone gar. And case in point, right there. So I thought when that fish bit it, I was like, oh, big bass. But it was not. Great big old gar. Let's pick up that spinnerbait and go through here and see if we can pick up a big one on that. There he is on the spinnerbait. I mean, first cast. There we go. That's a nice one too. Yep, that's a coal fish. Get in here. When I say he's a coal fish, I don't know. I don't know what our smallest one is. We'll have to look real quick. Maybe they're just switching over to that spinnerbait bite. Maybe they're just they've pushed up, you know, out of here, out of the depths and just pushed up. All right, so 1.16 is our smallest fish. This one might weigh more than that, maybe. Yeah, 1.47. All right, 1.47. Get out of there. There we go. Chunk. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, bud. Chomp that spinnerbait. That's what I want to see. That fish was shallow. I mean, super shallow. There's another one. They have just pulled up, is what it is. They have pulled up. Oh, this is a good one. Yep, they have pulled up. Get in here. Same exact spot. Just the school itself has moved up. Nah, I thought he was bigger. I don't think he is. Let's see, what's my smallest one? 1.47. Yeah, he's not bigger than 1.47. So we'll let him go, but thank you, bud. Pick that spinnerbait back up. See if we can get us no big. So just with this warming water, where I was staying out a little bit, these fish just decided to push right on up. And that sounds good to me. I like them when they're up. All right, last cast right here, and then we're gonna move on to another pocket. Hopefully we can just pull in there with the spinnerbait and just go to work. Hard to say. All right. Let's see, what do we have right now? Right now we only have 961. That ain't cutting it. 961. We got to do better. Alrighty. Next spot. Next spot. So what we're going to do, let's see. We're going to start off throwing the frit side right here on this point. We're going to turn around and just fire right off this point, bring it back to the boat. Then we're going to fish this left side going in with the speed crawl. And I don't know what I don't know if I just got bit by a gar or what that was. And then we're going to fish into this pocket with the spinnerbait. Definitely should be able to get bit, I believe. But there should be some bass sitting out here off this point. But it's probably a bunch of gar and stuff too. Like I think I just run across one's back probably. But these fish sit all out here before they pull into the pocket. But definitely should be some fish in this pocket, and hopefully we get a big one. That's the goal. Here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick up that, let's see, let's pick up this OG6 and we're gonna go back around this pocket and throw this just to see if a crankbait will get some kind of different reaction. It's very possible, because I did get a couple bites on the spinnerbait that I did not hook. There's one right there. Oh, big one. Yep, that's a big one. That's a good one. He was right on the front side of that tree. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yep, that's one we're looking for. That's why you go through an area again. That's what we needed. Oh yeah. Are we gonna swing this guy? God, get in here. That's a doggone 4-pounder all day. He's better than 4. Let's give ourselves a little bit of line. He got it kind of in his tongue. We're gonna have to be careful with him. There we go. What a nice fish right there. There you go. That is a pretty one. We're gonna weigh him real quick. Get a weight on him. I just picked this crankbait up. I think 1.47 is our smallest one. I think this fish is pushing 4, I think. $365. $365. All right, there we go. That is a chunk. Thank you, bud. Let's let you go. There she goes. $365. That's a good one. Had just picked this crankbait up. That might be telling me something. And I had thrown this right much. It ain't like I hadn't thrown it today. But that fish chomped it. Good deal. Alrighty. right side right here and fish down. We'll fish into the pocket. See if we can get us one. Start off flipping. We're throwing the speed crawl up here. See if we can catch one, and then we're gonna work into here throwing that crankbait. It's really deep right here, 20 foot. There's a bite. That's a big one. That's a good one. I ain't gonna say a big one. That's a nice one. I think he'll curl. Get in here. All right. Pulled up and got bit. I don't know what our smallest fish is. Let's see. What is our smallest fish? $158 is our smallest fish. I don't know if this fish is gonna do us any good. He weighs 158. He weighs exactly the same, so he didn't do us any good, but hey, pretty one. Thank you. Man, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I swear. They just are not chewing. Ooh, that's a big one. Yep, there's a good one. Yep, that one's gonna put us over, I think. I mean, did I not just say that they were not chewing? I worked my way in the back of this pocket. I don't know if that one's gonna put us over or not. I'm gonna be a fool and try to flip him, and we got him in here. I wasn't sure how good I had him hooked. Yes, that is a chunk. I mean, up here in 3 foot of water. So our, let's see, smallest fish is 158. Yep, 158. All right, so we got it zeroed. Let's see what he is. 235. Oh, we're a little bit closer. Not quite where we need to be. I thought he was about a 3-pounder when I hooked him, but man, if they ain't pretty. That is a pretty fish. Thank you, bud. On that spinnerbait. On that spinnerbait. Had just said, I do not know if we're going to be able to get it done. And there we go, getting a good one. Now we just got to get rid of that 168. That's the last one we got. Let's see, what do we have now? 12.56. We have 12.56. So if we can catch a 2-pounder, we will have 13 pounds. Come on, 2-pounder. We need you. I mean, that fish ain't back here alone. Ain't no way. Oh, I mean, you talk about dirt shallow. I mean, dirt shallow. I thought it was on a root. That fish ain't gonna do it. But I mean, that fish was dirt shallow. Thank you. 168 is our smallest fish. Oh man, these fish are shallower than I thought. I'm talking about, I brought it over a root and the water boiled. God, I mean, that fish was in 1.5 feet of water. But we're gonna flip our way back down this side right here, and either we're gonna get it done or we ain't. One or the other. We've had a good day. I mean, we've caught a ton of fish, you know. I always like to set a goal of, you know, so many pounds or something like that of what to try to catch. I mean, that's just a goal. You know, I'm gonna fish hard no matter what when I'm on the water, but I always like to just set a goal for myself. And we are very close right now, but have not surpassed it. But we're just one bite away, literally one bite away. Oh, there's a bite. Got it. Oh, I was hoping he was going to be over 2 pounds, but he's not. But that's all right. Here he is. I know it's one down there that's 2 pounds, but he has not bit yet. Let's put a couple more flips up there. All right, this is it. Last cast right here. Right there. Right at the base of that tree. We're gonna see if we get bit. If we don't, then that's it. That is it. Didn't have a bad day at all. Caught a bunch of fish. I mean, my thumbs tore slam up. So, not bad. But we didn't get our 13 pounds, but you know, 12.5 pounds ain't bad. That ain't bad. So I will take it. Let's get everything strapped down. We'll get this thing on the trailer.